Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down play coming up. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking deep in the very first play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Colorado. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And completion makes it second and short. They'll hand it off. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They're going to run the option. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
And the back now goes in motion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first and still going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's an out route, the catch made. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
second down after that completion. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They cap the drive with 6 points. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's caught. It's Hansen. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Using his legs, it's Hansen. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Gets the first and still running.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter?
Clemson 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. It's Hansen. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And that pass ball is incomplete. Face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. 4th down completion to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Hansen. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buffaloes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, you just can't talk about the Clemson Tigers without getting to a mobile quarterback. And this is another example of how deadly they can be in this dual-threat offense that they love to run.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. This time it's complete. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down the crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football.
Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. past the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Bucks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sure hands. It's Miller.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So, second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Colorado. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Because this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. They call the counter play here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking tackles. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Clemson, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up near the 27.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Miller. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. And so Colorado has the lead. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Nigga, I'm about to hit your kicker so hard.
They have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He finds some space.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback still with the football. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down. Down big in the 4th quarter. Might as well go for it here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I love love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Buffaloes line up on first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 35.
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Turner. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Second down coming up.
Pass complete, it's second down now. It's a keeper. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Clemson.
First and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now